Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Master Stage. And today we are going to discuss law property of Unit 3, and which is very important for your coming examinations. So let us see what is property law. This unit explains about the Transfer of Property Act 1882. Okay, let us see what holds for us. Okay, kindly, yes, we'll discuss about the different sales of movable property. Okay, here the movable property, like the sale of immovable property. Sorry, the definition: ownership change changes hands for a price. The contract, buyer and seller agrees on property. Registrations. So law requires official recording. Section 54. So Section 54 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 explains how to sell land and buildings. A sale is final only when the owner truly gives up ownership to the buyer. So, the sale of immovable property. Then, here we'll check about the key parts of the property sale. The two people are involved. There must be a buyer, the one who getting the property, and the seller, the one who is giving it. And it is real estate only. Okay, here the sale must be about a property that cannot move, like land or building. Change of name, change of owner. So the ownership of the property must switch from seller to buyer. The payment, so money must be paid or promised for the property. So the official record is needed. If the property is worth 100 rupees or more, the sale agreement or sale deed must be officially recorded, registered as per the section 54. Giving control, the buyer must receive the control of the property either physically or legally. Okay, rights and liabilities in a sale. So seller's right, get the sale price, keep property until paid, sue if deal is not honored. Then seller's duty, tell about the property's defects or flaws, hand over property after payment, guarantee clear ownership. Then buyer's right, get property ownership, receive register sale deed, sue for fraud. Okay, buyer's duty, pay the agreed price, cover the registration and tax cost, accept property as is. Okay, so then mortgage definition concept. What is mortgager? Okay, the person who gives their property as a security, the borrower. Okay, mortgage, the person who receives the property as a security, that is a lender. Then mortgage deed, the legal document that officially creates the mortgage. Okay, so this is about. Okay, then what is a mortgage? A mortgage is when you give a lender a claim on your specific property. This acts as a security to ensure a loan is paid back. Then, six types of mortgages. Okay, here high lender rights. Okay, then possession of the lender, high borrowers rights. Okay, then possession by borrower, mortgage by conditional sale, this is the English mortgage. Whereas possession by lender, simple mortgage, unfractionary mortgage. The Transfer of Property Act 1882 names six different kinds of mortgages in section 58. So each one has its own rule. uh, who gets the property, who can sell it, who can loan, can be paid off. Okay, then the types of mortgage explained. So simple mortgage, mortgage by conditional sale. Unfractionary mortgages, English mortgage, mortgage by deposit of tile, title deeds, or anomalous mortgage. So, simple mortgage, the borrower's promises to pay back the loan. The lender cannot take the property directly. They can must go through a court to sell. Then mortgage by conditional sale. This looks like a sale, but really a loan. Okay, if the loan is not paid back, the sale becomes final. If if it is paid, the sale is cancelled. Then uh, use usufructory mortgage. So the lender gets use the property and collect its income like rent or profit instead of getting interest or loan payment. English mortgage, the borrower agrees to repay the certain date. The property is fully transferred to the lender, but it will be transferred back once the loan is paid. Mortgage by deposit of title deed. In specific areas, mortgage can be made by just giving property ownership papers to the lender. No written agreement is needed. Then, anomalous mortgage. This type mixes features from two or more mortgage types listed above. Then, rights of the borrower, that is mortgager. Okay, so right to get property back. If you have the right to reclaim your property once you have paid all the mortgages debt. Okay, mortgage debt, section 60. Right to see document. You can look at and copy any mortgage document held by the lender. Right to improvement. If you improve the property, those changes belong to you, the borrower. The right to rent. You can rent out the property, but mortgage rules still apply. Section 65A. Then mortgagor duties. So pay back the loan. You must pay the main loan amount plus interest as agreed in your contract. Maintain the property. Keep the mortgage property in a good condition and avoid cause any damage. Pay taxes and fees. You need to pay all the government taxes and other charges related to the property. Handover possession. If the agreement is for the lender to use property, you must give them possession. Avoid new claims. You cannot create any new charges or claim on the property that you would harm the lender's right. So rights and response of the lender, that is mortgage. So right of the lender, right to sue for the payment. Can sue get their money back if the borrower does not, as per the section 67. Right to sell, can sell the property if the borrower does not pay. Section 69. Right to take ownership. So can take full ownership if the property, if the borrower defaults on payment. Right to appoint a collector. Can ask a court to appoint someone to collect rent from the property. So responsibility of the lender, manage property carefully. If they are in charge of the property, they must take good care of it like the an owner would. Account for rent, must keep track any rent collected from the property. Rented document, must return the property document once the loan is fully paid. Okay, this is about the like unit 3 about the mortgage rights. Okay, so property sales. Okay, sale of immobile property. So we discuss. All the best for your coming examination. Do watch this particular PPT again and again so that it will be helpful to you. Thank you. We'll see you in the next lecture.